Guys, stop waiting for the singer. That singer is you. A singer is only a singer because they have the guts to be one. I used to think you were either born with it or you weren't, and that is just not true. I started out as a guitarist. Check this out. Now, I always thought that singing was for those naturally gifted guys, right? That's just not true. Now, it's not to say there aren't naturally gifted people. Of course there are. But think about something. You taught yourself how to play guitar, bass, drums, keys, whatever. You can teach yourself how to sing too. Now, we've all seen the musician wanted ads, right? Bass player wanted, singing a plus. Let me tell you a little story, and there's a lot of stories like this. Tommy Shaw, when auditioning for the guitar player position of Styx, said he walked in, sang, and didn't even open his guitar case. That shows you how important singing is for an instrumentalist to get the gig. Or here's another one for you. You're playing on stage with your band, the singer walks off in a huff or maybe loses their voice, and the whole band's going, "Oh my gosh, what did we do? What did we do?" And they look at you. And you've been doing Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy. You step up to the plate, and all of a sudden, before you know it, boom, you are the front man, and you now have started a career in fronting your own bands. I cannot tell you how many times KTVA vocalists have had that happen. Now, it's really important. Stay with me, guys. I promise this will be worth your time. Not all information is created equal. That's true. So in other words, not all singing courses are created equal. So you try something, it doesn't work, you get discouraged, and you throw it out. I know, I've done the same thing, but actually, I've combed planet Earth and spent thousands of dollars studying from the world's greatest vocal coaches to find out what really does work and what doesn't work, and I've put it in a singing course called How to Sing Better Than Anyone Else. You can find it right here at KenTamplinVocalAcademy.com, and we have a saying here, and that saying is the proof is in the singing. Let me explain that. When I was on my quest and my journey to find out all this information vocally, and it was very hard information to find, actually, it was strange, really bizarre, that none of these or few of these vocal coaches actually sang themselves. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I mean, okay, imagine you go to a guitar teacher and you say, "Hey, I want to learn how to play Stairway to Heaven." You say, "Well, I don't really play myself, but I'm going to tell you how to do it." That makes them the expert? Think about it. You got a vocal coach that even if they do sing, it's probably not like something you want to sound like, and they display no students singing. That is just freaking weird if you ask me. It seems to be the only disciplined vocal coach. You know, you can't go to a piano instructor, drum instructor, guitar instructor, brain surgeon, whatever it is, and they're not going to physically show you how to do it, but they're going to tell you and charge you a lot of money. At Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, that's why the proof is in the singing. I walk you through it step by step with my own voice and my students' voices to prove out the method that I teach. I want you to check out some of my students. Check this out. Isn't it time you get your voice rockin'? I'll see you in the academy. KenTamplinVocalAcademy.com.